I encountered a more serious problem than falling to death when I was walking. The police in front of me told me not to do anything stupid. That extreme tone. It seems that I will fall into the abyss in the next second, but I smiled a little. I carried the balance rod on my shoulder under there. Different eyes. Then I turned around quickly. I turned around again. The whole process is over. Those two cops want to catch me, but I can't do anything about it. But I don't care about these, and set off again. This time I want to go a little crazier. When I was halfway there, I knelt down, but this time I just knelt on the balance rod, then slowly spread my arms. Looking down at the crowd, I feel like a free bird, enjoying the unique scenery above the clouds. At this time, my companions were in trouble. A group of cops rushed up again. It seems that both sides want to pull me up, but I'm not only steady like a mountain, I even have a free heart to dance on. The steel wire, of course. My handsome operation scared them off again, but it's not over. I fell in the direction of their different eyes again. Those cops can only look up on the steel wire. Who wants me to be the absolute king? However, the king must have the temperament of the king. Then I made another more amazing move. I stepped on the balance rod with one foot. Even the police on the side admired me. Even their eyes were full of astonishment. After doing all this, I set off again. The two cops thought I was going to go back to the top of the building, so hurry up and get ready, but I'm not satisfied. How can I leave? So I turned around like a rebellious child. You're a fool. But when I was halfway there, it suddenly stopped. And then I sat down slowly. I feel like I'm sitting on the edge of the world. That feeling is both exciting and dangerous. The next second, I lie directly on the steel wire. This is simply unimaginable for ordinary people. But to me, it's as natural as sleeping on my own bed. The crowd down there is getting more and more. They all admire me from the bottom of their hearts, however. When I was immersed in this pride and satisfaction, a dolphin suddenly flew into the sky. I saw his blood-red eyes. I suddenly had a bad feeling in my heart. Then I quickly climbed up. I want to end this unprecedented challenge. Suddenly, a screw fell out of the mirror. I almost fell off because I lost my balance. At the same time, the helicopter flying by is also urging me to get out of here. Otherwise, I have to take forceful measure. That huge roar is like a thunder in my ear. Not only did it disturb my spirit, it also made me unable to calm down. But after the shock, I can't keep my balance anymore. But the persistence in my heart, I calmed down again. So I carried the balance rod on my back. Decided to use the most primitive way after walking this last part of the way, just like that. Under the attention of the crowd, I slowly moved towards the end. But the hardest thing about walking the steel wire is the last 3 steps. It's like a red hook that can't be left untouched. Most people fall here. When I walked to the last step, the steel wire began to shake fiercely. The safety lock is also shaking. It's as if I saw the god of death reach out to me again. Everyone thought I was going to die. But the next year, I was able to stabilize my body with my strong will. In the end, I finally succeeded. I threw the balance rod in my hand to the police. After coming up, I couldn't help being pressed on the ground by them. But I'm not afraid at all because I've done it. Walking the steel wire in a 500-meter-high twin building. This is a great hit. I won everyone's praise. People are cheering for me. Even the police who arrested me also praised my persistence and courage in the steel wire. This is a true story that happened to me, and I am Philippe Poitier, a French burglar who is obsessed with the high-altitude steel wire.